Ministry Ethics by Preacher de Boahen, Sasa Church of Christ. Ethics refer to moral principles that influence a person's behavior. Ministry ethics then refers to the moral principles that govern people's behaviors in ministry. These principles are areas of specialization in ministry that have their own set of rules and lay down procedures for activities and responsibilities. I will only share a general overview that is applicable to everyone that finds themselves in the work of ministry, regardless of their specialization. In 1 Timothy 4:12, let no one despise your youth, but be an example to the believers in word, in conduct, in love, in spirit, in faith, and purity. Ministry ethics is all about conduct, how we should behave when appointed by God for ministry assignment. You need to learn these principles which governs ministry. We should be examples to believers in conduct, speech, and faith, such that believers would be able to learn how to behave just by observing our behaviors. Ethic number 1. Keep secrets. Keeping of secrets is an important moral principle that should not be abused in ministry. In Deuteronomy 29:29 says, the secret things of the Lord belong to God. This tells us that God has secrets. If God keeps secrets, who are you as a minister not to keep secrets? There are some things that God makes known to his servants that he doesn't make known to believers, because he believes that ministers should have a higher level of understanding than believers. So, if you find yourself in ministry, you have to learn to keep secrets. If you are a preacher, pastor, church leader, you should be able to keep secrets. Financial secretaries and treasurers should learn to keep financial records secret. If you find yourself working in the financial department of a church or ministry, you must learn not to divulge information of the ministry's finances that are not made known to the people. You should not divulge the balance of the ministry's account. You should not be careless with financial records. 2. One time, a treasurer told a member of a church the amount in the church account. The member who didn't know the monthly expenses of the church concluded that the preacher is spending the church money for his personal matters. That member was ignorant of the fact that the preacher didn't collect salary, and that the preacher even gives more money to the church from his personal money. But if you are to examine the matter critically, it was the treasurer that caused the issue. He was the one who shared information that should be kept secret. It was years later, when that member grew in the faith and joined the leadership, that he got to know that the church had huge monthly expenses, and that the preacher didn't spending the church money. The question is that, what if that member didn't grow to join the pastorate? He would be there thinking their preacher was spending church money. That is how some church officials like that treasurer have created problem unknowingly in some churches and ministries. If you are close to the minister or leader, you must learn to keep some information from the public. Some people may always want to find out certain information from you. You have got to learn to keep certain kinds of information. A special warning to ministers is to be very careful and ensure that they are faithful and sincere. Integrity really matters. You must never think because secrets are kept in the ministry, you can do as you like. No! If you do the wrong things, even if the people keep it, God will expose you. If the people around you keep it secret, God will shame you publicly. Even if the church or ministry treasurer or accountant help you to keep it secret, God will expose and shame both of you. I pray that God will help you to be an example of good conduct to other leaders by keeping good secret. Ethic number 2. Dress well. To dress well, you don't have to buy expensive clothes. You only have to use and maintain what you have in an excellent way. Appearance matters a lot. You shouldn't wear slippers or sandals to services. You should wear good shoes. You shouldn't wear slippers or sandals to services. You should wear good shoes. How do we define a minister, preacher, pastor, or bishop, evangelist? Wearing slippers or sandals to church? That's not done. It isn't a balanced ethics. Of course, there are times informal services are held and everyone can dress informally to church. For regular services, however, You should dress formally. You must always maintain a mature look, by dressing well and formally. Do not wear rumpled clothes, unpolished shoes or excesses. Let your looks always give glory to God and compel others to do the same. Stay tuned, please. Watch out for part 2.